In the last few hours, the speaking event concluded at UB, and our Andy Payton has been there all evening long. We're going to join him live right now outside of Slee Hall. And Andy, let me ask you, tell us what you have seen there over the past few hours.
Well, Scott and Mary Alice, we've really just seen a complete pouring out of emotion over the past few hours, as just hours ago this entire patio behind me was completely full with protesters ahead of the Michael Knowles event tonight, as the community still remains split on how the university should have handled this decision.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tonight, a week of outrage boiling over at the University of Buffalo as hundreds of students and community members gathered in protest, chanting, picketing, and some even climbing fences and needing police restraint in revolt of an event hosting conservative commentator Michael Knowles.
I find it absolutely repulsive that the university has allowed this man to come to our school.
The backlash comes in response to comments Knowles made at last week's Conservative Political Action Conference, where he said transgenderism must be eradicated from public life, a statement that some at the University of Buffalo have interpreted as inciting genocide, but that Knowles told Two on Your Side this week was misinterpreted, and that he was referring to the ideology, not the people themselves, adding that, quote, no even mildly reasonable person could have interpreted my words as insinuating any sort of violence. Tonight, some community members standing with Knowles' right to speak.
I think that if they want to enter into an honest and open debate, I think that they have to allow him to speak.
Arguing that as a public university, it is their responsibility to follow the First Amendment so that both sides in this conversation can be heard.
They should be supportive of the freedom of speech, and I think denying him just based on his viewpoints, it would kind of go against some of the, I guess, the values of higher education.
But others say regardless of what the Constitution says, his comments have no place in their community.
There's a lot more on like a systemic level about creating an us versus them narrative when there really is no us and there is no them, because that kind of puts people into these like categories that don't even exist.
Despite the opposing points of view, the university sending a clear message tonight, lighting its Center for the Performing Arts in honor of the transgender community, and the SUNY Board of Trustees issuing a statement saying, quote, such hateful speech only redoubles our certainty that building learning communities that appreciate and respect diversity in all its forms, every person and every culture, is central to our mission. Now, we were not allowed inside the venue tonight, but a statement released just minutes ago from the university's president states that a 25-year-old male unaffiliated with the university was arrested, and 2 other individuals were escorted out of the venue for disrupting the speaker. Live at the university at Buffalo tonight, Andy Payton, Channel 2 News.